U.S. indices look ready to continue their run higher. Before we start, a quick word from our sponsor. This video is brought to you by FXEmpire, the world's leading retail brokerage firm offering ultra-fast execution and no overnight fees. Look for a link in the description below. The Nasdaq 100 has rallied a bit during the early hours on Thursday as we continue to see a bit of a push to the upside. All things being equal, this is a market that, of course, will benefit from the idea of liquidity or cheap money coming into the picture does push money out on the risk spectrum, which of course is the Nasdaq 100 in the case of the major indices. Short-term pullbacks should continue to see plenty of support, and at this point in time, I suspect that the 20,000 level is going to be a bit of a floor in the market. Whether or not we can break out to a fresh new high remains to be seen. The Dow Jones 30 is, of course, getting ready to break out to a fresh new high. It's standing right there as the upward momentum continues. We did have a little bit of an initial pullback during the early hours, only to turn around and show signs of strength again. At this juncture, it looks very much like a buy on the dips type of situation, and with the 50-day EMA rapidly approaching the crucial 41,900 level, that's probably going to end up being your floor. It does make a certain amount of sense considering that we spent 2 weeks testing it for support, and it held that entire time. I think at this point in time, we are eventually going to try to get to the 45,000 level, but that obviously will take some time to get there. The S&P 500 is also threatening all-time highs again early in the morning, and I suspect it's probably only a matter of time before we break above there. Over the longer term, I anticipate that the S&P 500 could go looking to the 6,000 level, and in the meantime, the 5,800 level is your short-term floor. The 50-day EMA is closer to the 5,700 level and is rising, so that's something to keep an eye on. The S&P 500 has been very strong for some time, and we are at the top of what looks like consolidation over the last 4 trading sessions. So the question now is, will we get enough momentum in the market to push it to the upside? All things being equal, though, I think anytime this market pulls back, much like the other U.S. indices, and pretty much for the same reasons, you are looking for buying opportunities. The best way to play this, in my experience, has always been wait for a pullback, the subsequent bounce, and start buying at that point. If you are already involved in these indices, well, at this point in time, it's just about trade management. If you enjoyed the video, give me a thumbs up and subscribe.